the USA in lane 3, very much the crew of the moment, with a new world best time in the heats of 5:56.55 with the help of a stiffish tailwind. So China on the far side, then in the pink boat Germany, right next to them the United States, and then closest to you Holland, Romania and Australia in the foreground in lane 6.
Yeah, well, this has got to be the United States, really. They've done so well. They're such a powerful crew. Course record holders now, world record holders now, and moving out in front. United States are really only interested in the eights. This is what they always row in, and they love racing in eights, both men and women. And these American women are very confident of victory. You saw their cocks there just now, smiling there, Mary Whipple smiling, sitting there at the start of the race just before they went off. But they've moved out ahead. The only crew that could challenge them, though, is Romania. Romania, who have such experience in their boat. Lipa there with her, going for her 5th gold medal at the age of 40. She started back in 1984, and she's just a fantastic athlete.
Yeah, Dan, but she's not the only one, because in that boat they've got Viorica Susanu and Georgescu-nedelc, or Andrunacci, if you like to take her married name, because Andrunacci going for a 4th gold medal, Viorica Susanu going for a 3rd gold medal, and for good measure they've got Doina Ignat, who's in the stroke seat, and Doina Ignat, Olympic gold medalist in the pair with Georgescu-nedelc in Sydney in 2000, and she's also got gold medals from the quad and also from the 8.
It's an extraordinary lineup, and they've been brought back. She retired after Sydney, but a lot of these of this Romanian crew brought back here for one last go.
But at the moment, the Americans, they are the bookies' favourite to take this. Of course, they haven't won it for some 20 years. That was 1984 on Lake Casitas. And, of course, that was the year of the boycott. So some people say, well, it wasn't as strong a victory as it might have been if everybody had been there.
Well, you can only race the people who are there, and they came up with that gold medal very, very dramatically. So many years ago, 20 years ago. But remember, in the Romanian age, you've got 2 people there who've already won a gold medal, Damian and Susanu. They won the pair yesterday, and here they are again trying to do a 2nd gold medal in 2 days.
It's something they've done before, Dan, but it still requires a particular recovery process.
Well, physically it's not too difficult. They're used to racing in regattas, races back-to-back. Certainly they've had 24 hours of physical recovery, but it's the mental recovery that's so important as well. It's very tough to remotivate yourself for another final, but I suppose part of the motivation is the fact that they're going for a double triumph here in 2 days, and that is pretty exciting.
Australia just a whisker behind the Romanians, 2 from the bottom of your picture, then the Dutch a little bit off the pace, America, and then in the pink boat on the far side Germany, who are of course the world champions, and not out of it the Chinese.
Yeah, but the race is really just between these 2 now. It's Romania and the United States going head for head. Romania in the middle of the race, always so strong in the middle 1,000 meters, but can the United States now respond at the halfway point there as Romania put the big pressure on them?
Yeah, once again, Dan, it's in this middle 1,000 that the Romanian women are doing the damage.
Yeah, but look at the Americans now. The Americans have responded very well. They've got a lot power, and they've moved up ahead again. That 1,000-meter point, they've made a move, and they've gone about a quarter of a canvas up, and they've taken it back from the Romanians, who have got still. They're keeping that pressure on, they're keeping their length on, and they've still now got to pursue it again, because this is a real battle between the 2. And there at the top of the picture again, China putting pressure on them as well. China, Australia closest to us, all these crews here very much in with a chance of the bronze medal, but it's certainly between the United States and Romania for the title.
Just creeping a little closer there, you can see the bow of the Dutch women's 8s, characteristically, Dan, off the pace, but now beginning to put themselves in the race, and they're getting on terms with the Australians, who are actually slipping back on the near side. So the first crew to really weaken, strangely, or surprisingly I should say, are the Australians on the near side.
Yes, they are beginning to fall back there, but that's certainly in comparison to Romania. But every stroke they're slipping back. But Romania have retaken the lead now against the United States. It is really nip and tuck between these 2, stroke for stroke. Ratings about 38 strokes a minute, and Romania really beginning to move ahead now. They're beginning to move on. They've made their play. They're reaching out, and they are used to this. This is what they really do best, pushing on now for the last 500 meters. A lot of pressure now on the United States.
Yeah, Romania coming into the last quarter now. Romania Olympic champions in Atlanta in 1996. Then they went on, won the world title in 97, 98, 99. Then they took the Olympic title for the second time. They've not been so dominant for the last 3 or 4 years, but this is when it really matters. And it is Doina Ignat with the rhythm being picked up by Georgeta Damian, then Elisabetta Lipa. And I tell you what, Dan, this 5th Olympic gold medal now looks really on.
It really does for her. It's an extraordinary thing, and isn't she glad she came back? Because the reason that they haven't shone over the last 2 or 3 years is because most of these people retired after Sydney, but they've come back in this last year. They've been persuaded to get back into the boat. They're all married, they've all got children, but here they are, back in the boat, back under the cosh, and they are leading the field.
Yes, and that takes some commitment given the miles, or I should say kilometres, that the Romanians asked their women to put in right throughout the winter. But look at the Dutch, Dan, look at the Dutch. They're coming up on the Americans. This is unbelievable because they don't have the background or pedigree of that American women's 8, and the Dutch are almost into 3rd place, I would say, with the Chinese on the far side also challenging. The Germans are not out of it either, and this is a fantastic finish. Romania going for gold, America clinging on to silver, Holland charging between them for the bronze medal. Still in with a chance on the far side of that bronze medal are China and Germany. The only crew who are really out of it are Australia. We're coming to the line. Romania, champions in 96 and 2000, are again the champions. America silver, Holland take the bronze, and then China an excellent 4th ahead of Germany. With Australia, well, I'm not quite sure what's happened to the Australians.
Well, Australia, just coming in here, and something very wrong there at 6 in their boat. She must have caught a crab. Something went wrong there, but they weren't able to finish in full flood. But certainly Romania did. They were phenomenal in that last 250 meters. They just took it right away. United States very disappointed. Broke the course, broke the world record. But Holland, the way Holland came, completely new crew, put together really by René Minders, their coach, put together right at the last minute, and produces this fantastic result.
Yes, the swimmers will be in the water almost in a flash, I would think. Look at that fantastic finish there by Holland to get another bronze medal. Well, they made one, they missed one, and now they've got another one.
But this is the class crew, just so consistent, so consistently good. Best women in the world, 3 finalist crews, 3 gold medals.
So look at this, much joy from all of these crews, although I have to say the Americans inevitably disappointed.
Yes, I think they did feel that they had a real chance there. They'd shown a wonderful turn of speed in the opening heats, beat Romania here, but Romania turned the tables.
Great sporting camaraderie. Look at those youngsters from Holland.
There's Lipa in the middle of the picture, waving, 40 years of age.